water when you're trading.
Adapt, adjust, keep elevating.
What works now won't work when the market changes. Swing trading difficult, try scalping the ranges.
We seen bull runs from the basement up. Smart money buys quiet, then price erupts. Early bull, we patient, we scalping the dips. Volume rising, candles got that bullish script. Mid bull flying, we trend riding, not contrarian. Breakouts clean, FOMO feeding the barbarian. Late bull trap set, retail's last stand. Distribution slick like they slapping your hand. Switch it up when the cycle shift. Bear creeping in like a solid drift. Early bear, we light, we waiting the short. News turning sour, but we reading a report. Mid bear, we breaking supports, stacking gains, downtrend steep, but we ain't trading in vain. Late bear, watch for bottoming signs. Smart money reloads while they chasing the lines. Trade one way in every phase, you'll get wrecked. That stubborn bias, that's a fatal defect. Market don't care about your past strategy. It's adapt or bleed. Choose your reality. Triple trade with the trend. Nobody knows what will happen.
What works now won't work when the market changes. So move like the tide, flow through the ranges. Be like water, quick to react. When it's time to shift, don't look back. Fear, greed, envy, jealousy, frustration, revenge, anxiety that wreck your soul. If you can't adjust, stay in the game, adapt or bust.
Fake guru scalping sideways in a trending zone. That's like trying to day trade with a rotary phone. Range bound games need patience, sniping the highs. Not trend chasing lies in disguise. See the trap, emotions running wild. Remember to take profits. Greed will make you hostile. Anxiety paralyzing, you ain't pressing that buy. Frustration hitting charts like why did I try? Flow with the rhythm of the chart. Trend lines don't lie, but your ego might start.
What works now won't work when the market changes. So move like the tide, flow through the ranges. Be like water, quick to react. When it's time to shift, don't look back. Fear, greed, envy, jealousy, frustration, revenge, anxiety that wreck your soul. If you can't adjust, stay in the game, adapt or bust. That's the trader's law. Change with the wave and you'll stand tall. One setup ain't gold forever. Adjust your style, be clever. What works now won't work when the market changes. Swing trading difficult, try scalping the ranges.
Trade with the train, the train.
Be like water when you train.
Nobody knows what will happen. If you ain't adapting, you drowning. Ain't a bad, just a warning.
Right, guys, we don't want to get wrecked. We have to be literally like water when we're trading. We have to adjust to what the market gives us. Let's get started, guys, in 3, 2, and 1. Bingo bango. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening. Whatever time it is your time, it's always time. That's right. It's always time to make this money. So let's do it, guys. Let's make this money. My name is Joe, also known as Trade Intuition, where we show you how to successfully trade without all the complicated terms, pattern memorization. I don't make up all these dumb abbreviations to where you have to now remember something else. I think it comes down to my memory being not as good as it used to be. So I don't want to pack my brain with stuff that I really don't need when it's the same freaking thing, just a different name. For example, if we have wicks, well, that's called buying pressure, selling pressure. But other people, they call it different names. When we have different levels, it's trading level by level, in my opinion, is the easiest way to do this. And we're going to show you how to do this. So here we go. We got Chris in the house. Chris saying, wrecked ain't a badge, it's a warning. Yep, very true. Nobody wants to get wrecked. Nobody wants to get wrecked. We want to make money. That's what we're in this game. And do you need to give out money or dish out money to join my group to learn how to trade? Nope, sure don't. Watch the channel. I show you how to trade every single day on the live streams and also in just the videos. I show you how to trade. I show you all of my tips and tricks. I show you all of my secrets. I let you know when we win, but mainly when we lose. Because when we win, everybody's winning. I mean, it just makes sense. but I will show you some, wins. But the main thing I want to talk about the losses. Why? That's the reality of trading. You're going to win, you're going to lose. And since I have nothing to sell you, well, I can talk about losses. I can talk about my mistakes. I had a really big mistake the other day, and I let everybody know on YouTube and of course other channels that I watch. I've made comments about it saying this is what I did, and man, I messed up. And what it does, it shows you that I'm real, that I make mistakes. And that was a pretty huge mistake. I try to save myself, and it kept on coming down, and I said, okay, put that stop loss, get hit. You live to trade for another day. I did not get liquidated, but it hurt. It hurt a bunch, more money than I want to lose. But all that's, on yesterday's videos and everything else. Okay, so let's go ahead and get started, guys. Let's see here. We are looking at crypto bubbles. This is on the hourly time frame. Some are up, some are down. Nothing too crazy. Nothing too crazy. Then we have the daily. Joe, what were you thinking right now? I was thinking about food. Joe, come on, man. I don't know what to eat. Man, a flight came in. Let's see here. Bubble. So if you see me swatting, I'm not on, the DRUGS, not on that. But it's like, oh, he's tripping out. No, there's a fly in here. Crypto bubbles, we have IP down 17.6%. OMG. Arrow up 15.9%. Now, if you want to check any of these coins, let me know, and I will give you my thought process on it. Of course, we go Bitcoin first, sometimes story time, and then the coins, and then sometimes story time. So give you a heads up. I'm really surprised that y'all don't mind story time. I actually did a poll last time. Hey, we got Darren Dustings. What's up, my friend? What is going on? This one is another really great trader. We have a lot of great traders in here, and that's what I love. And so here's the thing. I love it when great traders are here because they ask questions and maybe I answer it and they're like, well, I don't think so. I think it's like this. And it's never like a battle. It's never like, oh, I'm right, you're wrong. It's never that. It's like, really? Why do you say that? Oh, okay. Well, this is why I say this. Oh, okay. Well, I never looked at it like that, or I didn't know about this. It's like, oh, okay. So it's learning. We always have to learn. We always have to learn, and that's what I love about this channel. Let's see here. Going to the list. See here, man. I want me some sushi. I haven't had sushi in a long time. The only problem with Chinese food is that like 2 hours later you're hungry, and you can eat a lot too, and like be super stuffed, and then 2 hours later, maybe 4, you're hungry again, like you didn't even eat. That's the only thing I don't like about it. But I haven't had Chinese food in, man, I can't even remember when. I mean, it's like $20 for me. That's kind of expensive. It's like 17, but we'll just run it up to 20. But I haven't had that in a long time. Maybe 8 months, a year, I don't know. So crypto, we're at 52. Okay, sounds about right. But this is the fear and greed index. Let's look at the liquidations heat map. Let's go ahead and refresh the page. We're looking at the 24-hour time frame. Why is this important? Anything anybody shows you, always ask why. Why are we looking at this? Well, we have liquidations up here. What are liquidations? Liquidations are where people have stop losses, people where their trades, if they didn't have a stop loss, would get completely liquidated. What does that mean? Their money that they have, let's say it's $100 into a leverage trade. Well, if it hits this area, it goes to zero. Their money turns into liquid, goes down the drain. That's how I think of liquidations, and they're out. So the market makers have a very high interest to bring the price to this level. Does it mean that they will? No. Can they? Sure. They can do whatever they want. Then we have a really bright area down here at 94.5 million at 103.650. Is the price going to go up or down? I don't know. Joe, why do we watch you then if you don't know what's going to happen? I'm telling you right now, I don't know. Nobody knows. My mentor says there's bullish divergence and there's It broke out of this bullish pattern and blah, blah, blah. Okay, well, that just means that there's a higher likelihood that it might go up instead of coming down. All I know is that price cannot go up unless it breaks this level. That's all I know. Price cannot go down unless it breaks this level, breaks this level. It's impossible. Now, how many times have you had bullish divergence on the daily time frame and the price still goes down? Bullish divergence on the daily time frame and the 4 hour and the price still goes down. Yeah, price can do whatever it wants. It will eventually go up when it's done going down. Very true. Chris says, I love story time. And here's the thing too, like, I was really surprised. I did a poll and I was like, guys, if y'all don't want me to tell stories, like, just let me know. You know, I like telling the stories because one, it lets you know more about me. You know, I'm not trying to scam you. I'm not trying to do any of that stuff. This is just what I do. And none of this is financial advice. If you like what I'm doing and how I present it, then great. But I like telling my story. I like telling y'all things about me. I really do. CCM says, heading to my appointments. Very nice. Have a great day. Very nice. So CCM is trying to remove some of his smartness because he's way too smart. Man, I wish there was a brain thing that I could do to be smart, to remember stuff. Oh man, to figure out how market makers move. But Joe, we already have all that stuff. My mentor said, I know what your mentor said. There's areas where we have higher probability that the market makers may take it to, but we don't know what they're going to do until they do it. Give you a heads up. See here, Magnet Chat. Oh, I love it. Everybody do Magnet Chat in the chat. Magnet Chat. Hashtag Magnet Chat. Copy. Oh man, I just copied the thing. So hashtag, and then I got to search Magnet. And then chat. So of course, this is like an ongoing joke for everybody, really, because what I'm very, very adamant that there are no magnets. The only magnets in crypto, it's on TradingView. That's the only magnet. But that's an ongoing joke. Of course, the people that I love to watch is Road Dog. If we say his name 3 times, he shows up. But I do love Road Dog. I'm not going to put all the links in the chat. I always do that. We have Meet Damien. If there is a admin and y'all want to do it, please do it. I would encourage it. But first one is Road Dog. Really great dude. Love his TA. Thumbnails are fire. Oh my gosh. Then we have Meet Damien. Meet Damien's another YouTuber. He's pretty big on TikTok. So make sure to check him out. It's up to him, all that fun stuff. He does stocks as well. Porky, same thing, stocks, crypto. He's really good as well. I really like this dude. Then we have DDT. Here is DDT. He does, analysis. He has indicators. Definitely check him out. And we have Infinite Team TA. So definitely check him out as well. And one thing I love doing is I love showing other people's streams. Of course, Crypto Coin Mindset, where we just came from. I really love showing other people's videos and streams because you might see something that somebody does that you really love. And then something else from somebody else that really works that you've noticed. And what you can do is you can get little bits and pieces from everybody, maybe not the whole thing. Maybe there's a lot of stuff that you don't like that I do, and that's fine. But pick and choose what you like and then use it until it doesn't work. Now, what I always say, we have to be like water. We have to, Joe, can you get on with the show? Yeah. We have to be like water. We have to adapt. So here we actually did, I think, like a few updates on Bitcoin yesterday. We were thinking the price was going to come up. Our first, well, actually, I thought it was going to come up about here, I think. This is the first post that I did in the group saying, I think we're going to start coming up already. I think it was about here. And then we came a little bit lower and then we started coming up. I said, okay, now I think, and then I updated them again. I said, okay, now I think we're going to come up potentially to the 382, blah, 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 which would have been here. Then a few hours later, I updated them again and I just let them know. It's like, all right, it's breaking this level. It's breaking this level. I ended up doing a long, knowing that, we may get rejected here. I have my stop and profit, all that fun stuff. And sure enough, we went right to this area. And this is why I love using the path tool, because I love showing what I think might happen. And what I concentrate on more so is the current price action of what I think might happen versus, because I see so many people doing this, 15, 20 minutes of what already happened. And then when it's about time to talk about what might happen, they spend 1 minute, maybe 30 seconds. Watch this level, and if it breaks this one, we're going up. If it breaks this one, we're going down. Next. Wait a minute. You just went over like all the fib levels that got hit and this and that and all these POCs, and you know, you went literally 15, 20 minutes. Then when it's time to actually make money, not how I could have made money, but how I'm gonna make money. Oh, if it does this, it goes up. If it does, anybody can do that. Like, this is where the real skill comes in my opinion. Do I think I know it all? No way. Do I take accountability for my thought process? Yes. That's what I do. So here, and I had another one here coming up and then down, but since we're here, I took that one off. I'm thinking we're gonna come up, come down, then potentially make a higher high. Right now we're at the decision point, and I really don't like that it's doing nothing right now. It's just going sideways. I don't like it. Now, to me, this is starting to look weak. Let's go to the 15-minute time frame. We can see the price came down, up, down, up, down. Beautiful. You know, it went down a little further than I would like. I would like to have seen it come down in here, like this little range for, well, here. This is what I would like to have seen for a bounce from this move. Coming down, doing this bounce, coming up, decision point. Let's see here. I usually on review previous days, PA not worth going back too far. Yeah. No, and I agree. Like, in my opinion, you have to look back at what has happened so you can kind of foresee what might happen. So that part I agree with completely, because you need to see the strength of the move. You need to see the momentum, the pivots, you know, how are the candles reacting? Like, you need to see all that. So that part I agree with completely. And whenever I'm watching anybody doing this stuff and they're showing all that, I do it too. I agree with it completely. But the part that I don't agree with, and I see this on a lot of people, where they will literally spend all this time saying what it did already, you know, and what we should have done in the moment and blah, blah, blah. But then when it comes to right now, how am I going to make money? They just, okay, next one. Man, if I wanted to know, it's kind of like a weatherman. Like, I want to know if it's going to rain. Do I need to bring my umbrella? I don't care that it rained yesterday. I don't care that there was a tsunami last month. I want to know, do I need to have an umbrella today? That's what I want to know. And that's, I see a lot of these traders, like, they'll go over, man, and they sound so smart. Look at this. It went to the value area high and it broke the PLC. And with that, it normally goes to the value area low. And it went exactly to the value area low, went back up to the PLC. But in the moment, how is that going to make me money? It's not. It's telling me what it's like me going to a theater, a movie that I've wanted to see forever. And it's got like all the best everything. I've been looking out for this movie. It's going to be the best movie in the world, period. And then I go to the show, and the guy who's going to take my ticket, who's the analysis, he tears out my ticket. He says, you know, theater, whatever. Just to let you know, this and this, the dude dies. He finds the girl. They all die. And I'm thinking, well, now I know the ending. Like, that's not exciting. The exciting part is watching the movie, seeing everything unfold. This right here, exciting, is what makes us money. All this. I don't want to know what happened. In the sense of sounding smart and saying all these levels that already did whatever it did. I want to know this. Now, granted, in all fairness, we have to know this to see where this might happen. All right, moving on. I think I beat that with a dead horse. or you know what I mean. Let's see here. You said it 3 times now. Oh no. Road dog. Let's see here. Okay, go on the list. All right. So here, what do I think is going to happen? To me, right now, it's looking weak. So this is what I was looking for and what's happening. And this is what I do. I show you in the moment of the trade, unlike a lot of other traders where they show you after the fact. I thought price was going to come up, come down, and then eventually come up. It doesn't have to come up all right away. But look what happened. It went up, it came down a little bit lower than I thought, which is fine. Then it came up. As it's coming down here, this is my decision point. Well, actually, right where it stopped. This is my decision point. What is it going to do? Is it going to attack this or come down lower? Well, it came down lower. Okay, fine. Coming up, decision point. Is it going to create another lower high to potentially do another lower low? Or is it going to start coming up? Now, because it broke this level, now it changes, the dynamics change. Now that it broke this level, it is now going to reset to do another decision point. Up, down, about 50% of the move, up, lower high. Everybody freaks out on this part. This is the part that everybody freaks out on, but this is what I'm looking for. I am looking for a lower high. Oh, well, they didn't make a higher high, and watch out. No, this is what we want. This right here is a series where it's coming down, lower lows, lower highs. Write this stuff down, guys. This is my magic right here. This is my secret sauce. Lower lows, lower highs, right? Downtrend. Okay, got it. This is a 15-minute time frame, but you can apply this to any time frame, anything. Write this down. Lower lows, lower highs. We broke this. Awesome. We come up. Now everything's reset. We want this to retrace at least 38 to 50% of this extension leg, this current leg that broke this level. We go 38, 50%, sometimes golden pocket. We come up. We want to see a lower high. This is what we want to see. Then as it's coming down, we do not want it breaking this level. And it's breaking this level. And this is why I'm saying it's looking weak right now. We don't want it breaking this level. We want this extension leg, about 50% to 38, 50% for us to attack this level, and eventually start all over again. This right here, my secret sauce. If you understood this little concept right here, you can decide, you can make better trades, in my opinion. Now, the higher the time frame, the better it is, because it's reduced volatility. But this right here, in a nutshell, is my system. In addition to my, key levels, my fib retracement tool, fib extension, the fixed value area, the fixed range volume profile, the VWAP, all that comes into play. But this right here tells me the momentum of the move. Did you need to join my group to learn that? Nope. Do you need to join my group to learn anything that I teach? Nope. You join my group if you want access to me. Plain and simple. Almost 24/7. When we do our entries, it's the exact price. There's none of this, buy the breakout, buy the retest. Oh, well, you entered there and you got stopped out. Well, you entered on the wrong time frame. Really? So with me, I give you, there is zero chance you can misconstrue or misinterpret my setups. Enter now. Add on 15-minute candle close above this exact level. There's no way, stop loss here, targets here. The reason why we're entering the trades, there is zero chance you could misinterpret my entries. And then on top of that, if I start seeing the market doing whatever, move up your stop loss here. The market's turning over. Let's close out half of our position. And my goal is to save you money. My goal is to save you money. And if you want this to have access to me, learn faster, yes, of course. But if you want access to me and leverage your time, do this. Stop messing around, especially if you have money. Stop messing around. If you don't have money, don't worry about it. I will show you how to trade, make the money, and then if you want access to me, join the group. There you go. There you go. But yeah, don't worry about it, guys. Like, in my opinion, there's so many people that, hey man, I want to learn how to trade, but I only have $500, and they're charging like 1,000 or whatever they charge. And they'll say, well, just save up a little bit more, man, or maybe get a second job, or something. And they're like, they don't like what? I will teach you how to trade. Ask me questions. Ask me about charts. This right here, what I just gave you, pure alpha. Abs, in my opinion. Joe, that's sounding stuck up. It works. You don't believe me? Please don't believe me. Verify. Watch that part again, what I just explained, and it will show you the the potential of it changing direction. Now, does this work all the time? And am I a millionaire off of my trades? No. Am I a millionaire, period? No, definitely not. To me, I give way more than I receive. However, I do not give to receive. That's very important. So just let you know, guys. Let's see here, going down the list. Let's check out some of these checks. What? It worked. It worked. We said road dog 3 times. Very nice. Here. Going down the list. Going down the it works. It works. OMG, I'm telling you guys. Telling you. I'm spelling it out, but it ain't coming up. We got Steve in the house. What's up, Steve? Appreciate you, man, being here. Going down the list. Going down the list. Okay, very good. I've got a bone to pick with an autocorrect society. Yeah, you know what? When I do typing, and my spelling is so bad that it doesn't even give me an option of what to pick. And it's like, it just says it's wrong. It's like, oh my gosh, I gotta go back to school. All right, getting back to school. Right now, we're looking at this. Up, down. So here, we wanted this. So up, down, perfect, beautiful retrace. Lower, high, which is fine. Everybody freaks out on this. This is fine. I want this. And then now, decision point. So right now, as long as, we are literally at the decision point. And I love doing the magnet tool. So this is the only magnet in crypto. So I would like to have seen it go right here. It did go into the golden pocket, tapping the 786. This is what I'm thinking. We won't know until this next candle. The possible direction. The possible direction. Let's see here. Because what I'm looking for is something like this Bitcoin. Something like this. Then here we go attack this. Come up here, do a lower high, which is fine. Everybody freaks out on lower highs. I don't know why. And this. This is the bullish case. Right now we are working on the bearish case. So this is the level that we did not want it to cross and close underneath. And it did. But it left a little bit of a wick here, so this is saying that it might potentially come up. Don't know. If we did the bearish case scenario, and this candle is going to pretty much tell us which way it might go. But if we did the bearish case scenario, for whatever reason, I'm thinking we're going to come up still, even in the bearish case scenario. Down, up. Down, up. We'll do this here, here, and here. So our first step that we don't want to break is the surrender. This is the first step. But right now, I don't know which way it's going to go. Right now, this is the decision point. I need to wait at least one, maybe two candles before I can say which way it might go. Now, this is for the scalp. Now let's zoom out. We've been doing this zoomed in this whole time. Joe, we've already gone an hour. I know. So let's kind of go zoomed out. Let's go ahead and hide our drawings that we just did. Joe, shouldn't we have done this first? Sure, why not? Normally we do, but I was already in the 1 hour. Okay. Let's go to a 4 hour. Go to a daily. Now, there's a lot of these that we have where there's bullish divergence. We have a low, lower low. I mean, we have a low, then a higher low. Okay. We have a low. Oh, there's no divergence here. There's a lot of coins I was looking at that had divergence on the daily and 4 hour right now, but they're still going down. So right now, okay. This is for all my long wick reversal people. Look right here, guys. We had a long wick and it reversed. We had a long wick and reversed. We had a long wick and, well, it didn't reverse. We have a long wick and, well, it didn't reverse. So these long wick reversals, we had a long wick. Well, I mean, it really didn't reverse. We have a lot of mentors that will pick and choose what works for them because it makes their theory valid. For me, I don't. I see long wicks could potentially lead to the downside. Yes, of course, because it's selling pressure or buying pressure. But anything can happen. You know, we could have a long wick and then it go the opposite way. I've seen that happen many times. Okay, moving on. So zooming out on the daily. And on the daily, we do not want it to break this. I mean, if it breaks this, I'm gonna start shorting. 101.508, according to Binance. Could we short right now? Sure. Joe, why didn't you short up here? Didn't you see it also? It was so obvious. Was it really? Even though we're at all-time highs and there's FOMO, like, did you forget about the FOMO? If the FOMO wasn't there, yeah, definitely short. But it's so easy to see this in hindsight. Man, I wish I was a person who would. I wish. No, I really don't wish. I'd be rich though. Guys, look at this right here. We came down. This is where we would have shorted and blah blah. And we were shorting in our group. This is not. Man, get out of here. Did you not know about FOMO? Do you not know that they could continue going up? Sure, it might have a little small retrace. Man, I think the ants are getting me. My beats. But I don't even. I gotta check. There's a lot of fire ants. I noticed that in the yard yesterday. Let's see here. It rained yesterday, pretty good. Let's see here. So anyway, I got a lot of stuff to talk about. A lot of people because, well, it's true. Let's see here. We have a high, lower high, up, down, decision point. Kind of went up, coming down, possibly to these areas. Man, I'm so tired of this already. I think that if we break the 101.5, this could be the lead to the downtrend that maybe doesn't stop. Maybe. But if that's the case, then where's the 100 or 200,000 Bitcoin? Hey, we got Crypto Princess in the house. Let's see, does this? Oh, it does still work. Holy smokes. Oh, so difficult. I lost. What's up, Crypto Princess? Appreciate you. And in my opinion, I still have the best intro for you. In my opinion, I am biased. And I'm actually extremely accurate when it comes to that bias. I'm 100%. All right, moving on. So, man, Bitcoin, please, for the love of everything holy. Price went up, came down, went up, down, decision point. Right now, it's not looking good as far as the decision point. It looked like it was going to start going up. And then it broke these levels on the daily time frame. The candle body closes. And I mean, if we break this down here, I think we're going to come all the way down here to the 70s chance. I mean, we have all these levels to break first, but that's what I think. Let's see here. Any coins y'all want to do? What did I do? Double click here. Any coins, questions, comments, concerns, issues? Well, let me know. Oh, let's go 3 minute time frame. Let's zoom in. Okay. So my thought process was, well, we need a 15-minute time frame to close, but I did think it was going to go up before going down. I did mention that. But Joe, you drew it down. Why did you draw it up and then down? Calm down, guys. Fine. But I did think it was going to go up before down. But, you know, I didn't. What I should have done was drawn it up and then get this and draw it down. You're right. I won't take credit for this particular thing, but I did say it. But it's still okay though. Which way do I think it's gonna, we need to wait. We need to wait for this candle to close. We have 7 more minutes for me to kind of have a better idea of what might happen. I don't know what will happen. I just know what might happen. On the 3 minute time frame, can we get a little bit better idea? You know, we went up, came down. Looks very boring. Man, does it look boring. I mean, it looked boring here too, and then just shot up to shoot down. Here looks very boring. I need to wait for the candle to close to kind of see what direction we're gonna go in. Right now it's iffy. Let's see here. Let's going down the list, going and checking the chats. Checking the chat. Let's see here. Road Dog says, I'm not really concerned about Bitcoin, but altcoins remaining a disaster. Man, you know what? I'm seriously thinking about going back to work. You know, maybe looking for a weekend supervisor position as a registered nurse. We can do that, you know, supervisor. Because this is nothing what I thought it was going to be. Nothing. You know, I still have my group. I'll still be in my group. I'll still be very active in my group. And that's why I'm thinking only like the weekends, because usually the weekends are kind of slow for crypto. But I'm literally thinking about going back to work. I don't want to. I really don't. I don't know. Let's see. Yeah, let's see. Can we check out Shiba? Definitely. All right, and I love this. Thank you, Dylan. Dylan's the man. Dylan's giving me the market cap and everything. Shiba, 6.8 billion. Yeah, definitely gonna look at that. See here. That is crazy that Shiba is a 6 billion market cap. Yeah. Dude, when Shiba first came out, I was like, that's a dumb coin. This has been a hard cycle, extremely hard. And man, you're thinking everything's gonna, you know, oh man, this is what happened in this cycle. When this cycle comes, man, if woulda, shoulda, coulda, woulda, if I would have just last year put all my money that I put into all these alts that were gonna 10, 20, 50x, if I would put all that money in Bitcoin, shoot, man, I'd be smiling from ear to ear instead of crying, seems like, from year to year. That's a song, probably. Also, that says, how's Bitcoin holding up? Yeah, we pretty much spent 40 minutes on Bitcoin. 40 minutes. All set in the house. What's up, brother? All right, so let's look at Shiba. Let's look at the Shiba YouTube, and that way y'all don't see any of my drawings from my thingamabobs. All right, so here, this one to me was looking good for a short. I was saying, you know, if it crosses this level, this is a very high risk for a short. Across this level, it's a better entry for a short. This one is a safer entry for a short. If I was looking for this for a short, I would have shorted here. Does a lower high, perfect. breaks this low, amazing. It's looking great. I don't want it to break this high. I definitely, that's step one. Definitely don't want it to break this high. And boom, comes up, breaks the high, breaks the other high, and comes up to this area that step three, stopped out. Boom, that was quick. I would have lost this trade. Nobody knows what's going to happen. All we have is the likelihood market's coming down. Very small market cap. These don't generally, well, the majority of the times they do not listen to like market structure and Bitcoin because it takes a little bit of money to move them. But I would have loved to have seen it come down here. And it said nope. So again, I show you the wins, I show you the losses. That would have been a loss. P-Bot. Let's go over here. Can we look at Ton? I love Ton. I absolutely love Ton. I think Ton's going to do great. But here's the thing too. Like, all these coins, they're great coins, great projects, great platforms, great. I mean, they already have a working project. But yet, we have meme coins or AI agent coins that don't do nothing really or whatever. They're planning to do something. They're doing 80% gains in a day. And then while the coins that really have substance, they're doing 4%, 8%. It's hard. We got Techman in the house. What's up, Techman? So let's see here, going down the list really quick. I bought some SHIB early. Hey, there you go. Oh, SHIB's market cap growing, but price doesn't. Don't like that. Yeah, so like the buyers and sellers. Yeah. See here, it's been around. I've held around since 150. In my honest opinion, it's bottomed. Hey, let's go. We'll look at Ton. This definitely look at Ton. All right. Too many coins, they got burned more. Yeah. And they're always burning. So Shiba, let's look at the daily time frame. Okay. It looks like it's at its low. Possible. Seeable. When it moves, it moves. So the daily time frame. Okay. We do have a bullish divergence on the daily. However, a fair warning. Other mentors don't mention this, but the price can still go down. But Joe, it's bullish divergence on the daily. Yes, but price can still go down. But my mentor doesn't say that. He says getting right now because it's bullish divergence. Calm down. This will go down until it doesn't want to. Now, in order for it not to be a bullish divergence, it has to close. Oh no, wait. It cannot go underneath this right here. Cannot go underneath this. If this histogram goes underneath this and the price comes out coming down, well, then there's no divergence. But if it starts going up, well, then there is divergence. Medina says, great thumbnail, Joe. Yeah, we're talking about the market makers a lot today. Thank you. Thank you for that. Got a few compliments today on that. Appreciate that. All right. So let's look at this on the daily time frame. We do have, make sure the magnet tool is on. We do have, no. Possible. So I'm trying to get a level that matches up with the other stuff. Yeah, sure, why not? I'll use this. So we actually have a zone. We got a zone. A bounce zone. This is a bounce zone. Why did I yell? I don't know. Bounce zone. We're in a bounce zone. Currently, we actually entered the bounce zone with bullish divergence. Could we break out? Possible. Let's go to the 4-hour time frame. On the 4-hour time frame, no bullish divergence. We do see price went up and down and up, lower high, down, trying to find support here. Buying pressure. Okay. Looks very weak. Just very weak. I want to see movements like this. So price comes down. Okay. Oops. Price comes down. Okay. Got it. Then when it comes up, I want to see movements. I don't want to see come down, up, down. I don't want to see this. Boring. Boring. I don't want to see them. Okay. So right now, not looking healthy. Let's go ahead and put on our fib retracement. Let's go from the swing high to the swing low. We want to see this come up to minimum 38%. I would love to see it go to the 0.5. If it goes between the 0.5, 618, I get kind of worried a little bit just because it might break out of the 618. And for those of you who know, you know that once we break above the 618, if we're looking for a short, it is the danger zone. If we are going long, then of course it's a danger zone going the other way. So here would be our danger zone. So right now, it's what we want. This is depending on how you're looking at it. This could be the happy zone, I guess, a happy meal. I guess I don't know what you want to say, because now it could be reversing, and this could be the bounce from this bounce zone. So hopefully that makes sense. Rodog says my streams get more views than when I have boobs on the thumbnail. Sometimes feels like my whole yes. Just saying. Yeah, I did notice that. The redhead yesterday, I didn't even notice. I didn't even see your thumbnails. You know, I just go and the notification comes on. I click it and I just click on the thing automatically. And then Damien yesterday says, "Man, I really like your thumbnail." So today I was like, "What was his thumbnail?" I go and look, it's like, wow, smoking hot, and yeah, you lots of views on that. And that's the very first thing I thought. I was like, maybe I need to put boobs on my thumbnails. Yeah. Females, so story time. Females have it so easy. Oh my gosh, so incredibly easy. You could be ugly and still have it easy. You won't have it as easy as somebody pretty, and they don't have it as easy as someone who's gorgeous. But man, you just need to exist. And like, we will pay for everything. It's ridiculous. Yeah. Very true. Very true. All right. So 4-hour time frame, not looking good. It's looking very weak. Just this price action right here looks weak to me. It did come up to the 3-2, which is good. Coming down, and this movement is weak. I'm all about the strength of the move. If we would have seen price come up here, 0.5, candle body closes, coming down to here. Now, guess what this is? Decision point. Are we going to attack this to attack this, or are we going to attack this to attack this? Now, if the price went up, down, then up, then down, this is our other decision point. So it literally depends on what happens. It literally depends on what happens. Let's see Bitcoin. Yeah. So it did go up as I was thinking, but didn't go up as much as I wanted. And we needed the candle to close. This candle, we still have 10 minutes to go for this candle to close. This, I'm gonna have to say, is gonna be my A. I'm just gonna kind of front run it. It's gonna be my A. Okay. Come on, Bitcoin, man. Like, give us a break. Please give us a break. But this candle has to close. If we close here, then we gotta wait for the next candle. And then if it starts coming up, you know, then we might go switch this around. So right now it's flip and flop. We gotta wait for the candle to close. But for this one, 4-hour time frame, not looking good. Lots of buying pressure though. That's what's kind of throwing me off. This one, I'd say we need to wait at least a day, maybe even 2, to see if it does this, to do this, to do this, then we get into the long. Or if it does this and then rolls over here, that will be our decision point to do this. Then what we would do is we could enter our shorts. Now these are candle body closes, not wicks, candle body closes. Then we can enter the short. Now granted, this would be in the box. This will be in our zone. So if we do enter a short, just know that we could reverse at any moment. That's very important to understand too. This one, I'd say, let's check on it in a day or two. Let's go to a 1 hour. Okay, the 1 hour is looking kind of bullish, which would lead me to believe that we may go up, come down, and possibly do this. So I do like that. 15-minute inverse head and shoulders, but it didn't break out when it had the opportunity, which would have been here. So it came down. So in my opinion, it invalidates this pattern. However, the neckline is still there. You know, we're still waiting to cross this level. So this is where I trade level by level and not with indicators. I mean, not with patterns. So if the price breaks above this and closes above it, great. If it retests above it, great. If it breaks this, great. So there's 3 entries: the breakout, the retest once it starts curving up, and then the breakout of this. But I like it. The only thing I don't like, and we have a double bottom. For me, I mean, we wouldn't really need to break this in order for me to be bullish. And if we look over here, that's the level I'm looking at too. So the bullish scenario is there. I do like it. For me personally, I just wait to this. Could we enter now, make more money? Yep, sure, of course. Let's see here. How much more money could we make? 3%. Is it worth it for me? Nope. If it was 15%, sure, I'd enter some now. Have a lower entry down here in case it comes down here. Stop loss. People are going to put their stop loss here. I would put mine about here. Let me check on the chat again. Check on the chats. Okay. There we go. See here. Yes. Very true. Hey, we got Caesar on X. Caesar, what's up, my man? Appreciate you being here. See, hoping that hump day won't be a dump day. Yeah, oh, and FOMC at 2 o'clock. FOMC at FOMC at 2 o'clock. The CyberPower at 2:30. So we'll see. Oh, am I in any trades? Was I in any trades? Checking. Oh, I was in Ondo, but I got sucked up. Oh no, I didn't enter any trades today. Last night I did. This morning, today I haven't. I was thinking about entering Bitcoin, but I kept on having to wait. And that's the thing too, that something you just gotta wait. Let's see here. That's exactly how you're supposed to play the inverted head and shoulders. That was fun. Oh, cool. Thank you, Road Dog. Yeah, and a lot of people, they won't do that. Like they'll see shoulder, head, shoulder, and then they'll see this, but they're still, oh, here's the inverse head and shoulders. No, it got invalidated when it didn't break, it didn't do what it's supposed to do. It got invalidated. Or if it does break out, let's say it did break out here, came up here, and then came back in, and then broke out again. This is still not, and it became invalidated when it broke underneath this line. So that's very important. Like there would be a lot of times where I think it comes down to just wanting to be right. There was a lot of times where it was like a falling wedge. I love falling wedges when I used to trade, and it would do this number, and maybe inverse head and shoulders, whatever, cup and handle inside of this. It'd break out, I would buy. Then it would do this, it would retest, I would buy, and then it would come back in the pattern and I wouldn't sell. Because this had a 68% chance, 68 for everything. Cup and handles, inverted head and shoulders, just everything, 68% chance. It had a 68% chance that it was gonna break to the upside. So it's like, oh my, like it's gonna go up because, I mean, and then it would do this. Boop. It's like, man, But once it broke back into the pattern's invalidated. And that's one of the hardest things for me, was to let that go, because I wanted to be right. And how do you know that you're not right? Well, when it comes, and it does something it's not supposed to do. So thank you, Road Dog. Appreciate you, man. All right. Let's see here. The next one is Ton. And that's going to be the last one. Today's been a pretty good show. I like today. Today's been all right. Did we say what was going to happen? Oh, yeah. Go up. If it goes up, brother. If it goes up. This is what I would do. And, you know, I'm going to set an alert here. I'm going to set an alert right here at all the zeros. 0.000111866. Set alert there. Set alert. I'm actually going to set the alert too. That way we can all into the straight. So the next one, let's go ahead and do this over here. Let's put this on our watch list for the YouTube rapid fire. Next one and last one is Ton. Put a 1, guys. Put a 1 in the chat. Let me know you're here. Put a 1 in the chat. I would like to know if you're here or not. If you're lurking, put a 0. You know the rules. Ton does not look good. Ouch. Ton looks horrible. Come on, Ton. What are you doing to me? It looks great for a potential long-term hold if you believe in Ton. And imagine it buying back over here at 217 in last year. And right now it's almost the same price. Went up all the way up to $8. Get out of here. Do I think this could do it again? Possible. It's just really difficult to say because the market is so saturated. But in my opinion, there's a lot of people that like Telegram. And I do think Ton Coin can do well. It's kind of like the BNB of Binance. Joe, I can't believe you just did that comparison. Well, I did. Get over it. But I think it's kind of like that in kind of a different way, I guess. But just to let you know. Okay, moving on. All right, so let's go to our levels. Ton is a fairly large market cap coin, I believe. I'm not for sure. I haven't looked at that in a long time. See here, Road Dog says, yeah, if your pattern guru gives them all 68% chance, 60%, then you need a better pattern guru. Yeah. And before, I never realized it was all 68. And then I looked it up and I literally spent days, like 3 days. I didn't know about the Bruskowski website or the patternsite.com. I think that's what it's called. And so I was going on different websites and different things. And I got all of these percentages, and man, I was so proud of my work. I showed it to my ex-boss and I let him know. I said, hey man, I spent 3 days on this. It has the different things, and here's all the sites that I cited my work. So I showed him the different websites that I went to, all the studies they did, everything. And I sent it to him, and then I asked him to look at it. He says, no, I need to look at it. It's all 68% chance. I said, dude, literally I spent 3 days. I was trying to surprise you. You know, I'm going above and beyond. Like, nothing is all 68% chance. Like, it doesn't. And I was like, no, Joe, we're just going to keep it simple. 68. I was like, wow. It's okay. 3 days. And then the crypto space really needs to know about the patternsite.com. I think that's what the site is called. It's very 1994-ish. I don't like it, but it's a good site. Let's go and let's just check it out. The pattern site. Yeah. Let me look at it. So the patternsite.com. Bruskowski's the patternsite.com. So here's a lot of information. Now, granted, there are some things that I do not agree with, but who am I? I'm just a trader. This guy is somebody famous, I guess. But, what you call it? Axel Crypto has been talking about orbs lately. I don't know what it is. I don't think I want to know what it is. I'm pretty sure I can decrypt it. Okay, fine. We'll click on it. Amazon, let's see read the sample. Reading, really? I don't want to read. It's time for success. She hissed like a tired. Get out of here, man. That's boring. That's boring as crap. A cozy sci-fi novel about orbs. Oh, this is not. Is this Thomas Bukowski? Get out of here with that mess. Get out of here. All right. Let's see here. Anyway, here's a good site. Another good site that I personally love is, forgetting the name right now. What's the name? Shoot. I don't even know. I forget. Ton is 7.1 billion. Okay, thank you. I forgot the name of it. I look it up all the time too. Well, I used to when I was new. See here. Oh, working in garbage. Oh, you're working. You're lurking. It's gonna take forever. Yeah, I have a lot of work to do at my house today. A lot of work. Not looking forward to it. Maybe I should go out to eat and get food comatose and just go to sleep. I like that idea better. I don't know. I don't like spending money though. See, Bukowski is the pattern goat. There you go. Wizards pondering their orbs. I don't know what orbs are, but I know what levels are. So let's get to it. So ton, here's a level. Not looking strong. It did break this level, which is not good. Like we wanted to remain above this level. It held its support here, and then here it says, nope, can't do it. Losing the support. We don't want it to break this support. It's not looking strong at all. Let's go to the 4 hour. Do we have bullish divergence on this one? No. No bullish divergence. Go to the 4 hour time frame. Huge dump. Most coins did. Came up. It's slightly higher high. Was looking okay. Trying to gain support. Losing it off of the trend line or the level. Support level. Buying pressure. Looking good. Hold over. Let's see here. TJ Cooper, what's up, man? Everyone is waiting for the dump. I'm waiting for the pump. Hey, there you go. Dylan says, orb is overrated, in my opinion. Market open, select 15-minute open, close, and wait till breakout of any of the sides. Then long or short if it wants. And, okay. With the open, the flipping and the flopping. Huh. Hey, we got Chevy Guy in the house. What's up, Chevy Guy? Double bottom incoming, bro. Let's go. Let's go. So here on ton, not looking good. So if I was going to long ton, it would need to break this level at 3.028. And I would actually set an alert right here at 3.085. I'm actually going to set the alert. The 4 hour candle must close above this level 3.028. If the 4 hour candle closes above it, we can enter a long. If it doesn't, we wait. Should we short, Joe? Oh, man. It's tough. Because we could come for this. I wouldn't short until we break 2.814. Do I think we'd do it? I don't think so. But if we did, more than likely the entire market is going to crap, and Bitcoin is not doing it. We got Brumbelow. We got David Brumbelow in the house. What's up, man? What is going on? What's going on? All right. So that is my thought process. Let's see here. Let's see if we have Mr. Tradefly. Let's see if he's on doing a live. He's been doing them at 1 now. So let's see if he's live. I know Tradefly. Oh, Tradefly is upcoming. So I don't know if it's at 1:30 or what. So we'll redirect to him. Oh, 1:15. Okay. So we got 10 minutes. I didn't realize that. I just had to click another button on that and it tells me what time. Okay. So we'll hang around for 10 more minutes and then we'll all go over there and we'll rate his show. Tradefly, in my opinion, a very great trader. And to me, story time, what makes you a great trader? In my opinion, a great trader is a humble trader. A humble trader is not one that says, I'm humble, and then says, look at me, I'm the best, and I've been in the trades I've been in trading for 10, 15 plus years, and I know what I'm doing. You know, I don't need this and that because, well, I have my own thing and I'm the best. That's not humble. Being humble is when you lose, you accept it. It's like, hey, I lost. It hurts. It hurts really bad. But I'm letting you know this so that you don't think I only win. I do lose. And then when you do lose, you're not looking for excuses on why you lost. There are people out there that when they lose, oh, it's okay. It's only $300. It's whatever. And then they win $65 and they're like, all right, guys, who else did that with me? Who's making money? And then it keeps on going. Well, they got at $65. Who's still in the trade, guys? Let me know who's making money. Join our group. Why'd you get out? You were willing to risk 300 to make 900, but then you only made $65. But the last trade you lost 300. Doesn't make sense. And then when you did lose, oh well, this and that, and like, come on, man. So yeah, Tradefly, I really do like. I think he's a good dude. Let's see here. Let's see here. Let's since Road Dogg is here. Where is it? Since Road Dogg is here, let's go and throw up his link so everybody sign up for that. Subscribe, all that fun stuff. Okay. One on the list. Yeah, so Road Dogg goes live around 10:30, sometimes at 10, sometimes at 11, but roughly around 10:30 Eastern Standard. And he does crypto analysis. Sometimes he'll do a deep dive on the coin. He loves degen coin. So if you're a degener, he is your man. I'm not. He definitely is your man. And I mean, they make money. They make money. So not financial advice, of course, but definitely check him out. And he's funny too. Very comedic. So here. Ooh, Subway. I haven't had Subway in a long time. I don't know. I just want to go to the drive-thru. Oh, I'm craving a burger. But I'm afraid a burger's gonna... I haven't had a burger in forever. Shoot, man. But I'm afraid it's gonna... I remember back in the day when the burgers were big and juicy and they had tomatoes that were like this thick of slices. That was Burger King. Ooh, man. For $1 Whopper? Yeah, I'm dating myself. $1 Whopper. I used to do pest control. And man, you go in there with, all you need was $1. And everything was black and white. And I had to drive uphill everywhere. No, calm down. But I'd go and I'd get $1 Whopper. And that sucker was huge. And the tomatoes were, and how much extra is it for extra tomatoes? No extra. Can I get extra tomatoes? Yeah. And pickles? Yeah. Boom. That sucker was so juicy. Oh my gosh. Like I literally had to have napkins on me because I'm driving. And I literally had to have napkins on me because that sucker would just be dripping everywhere. And I was like, oh my gosh, so good. Then I haven't had a Whopper in, shoot, man, 15 years, I'm guessing, at least. Then I go to Dairy Queen. I go to Burger King, and I said, the Whopper meal is like $15, you know, whatever it was, $18, whatever it is. And I go, the Whopper is like this big. I was like, man, I used to hold it like this, like the people in the commercials, and now I'm holding like this. It's like, I gotta be careful with my fingers. And that sucker was so dry. Like, it was pickle, tomato, little thing of lettuce. I was like, wow, inflation's real. All right, guys, let's go ahead and jam out for like 30 seconds only to the intro song, and then we're gonna go to Trade Fight. So here, burgers aren't burgers anymore unless you go to Big Daddy's or Chin Chin. I've never been to Big Daddy's. There was this place in San Antonio. It was on the far east side. I forgot what the name of it was, but man, that sucker, I mean, talk about just juices. And I would never deliver it because it was like a good 45-minute drive from where my normal route was. But when I would have to, you know, be on that side of town, I had to drop off my uniforms and think something else. I had to drop off my uniforms sometimes. But I drop off my uniforms. I drive 20 minutes to that restaurant. Big old burger, fries, drink, all for like $8, $9. But the burger was the juiciest burger you have ever had. Oh my gosh. Look, man, you almost got me to click on it. That's funny though. Now adding tomatoes will cost at least $1 and cut the slice with the razor. Yeah. And when I went to Dairy Queen, no, I keep on saying Dairy Queen. When I went to Whataburger the other time, let's do a story time really quick. I went to Whataburger. I was wanting a burger. And I haven't had one in forever. I wanted a burger and also wanted a Blizzard. I was in the mood for a ice cream. And so I go over there and I said, how much is it? How much more is it for extra, tomato? And I think it was like 65 cents or maybe close to $1. I don't even know. I was like, and the thing's already kind of expensive. I was like, no, it's okay. And I said, like if I do upsize it, like the meal, what how much am I paying? Because again, I'm trying to watch my dollars. And they're like, she goes, hold on. And I was like, did she just to me? I didn't say nothing. She goes, for the upsize, it's $10.97. All right, awesome. That's great. But my original question, what was the difference in price? But I'll just do the math myself. Okay. All right. So I got the math, got it. And then I asked her like another question. And man, I was throwing her off like crazy. I think now was the time where I asked about for the extra tomato, I think. So I'm like throwing her off, like how dumb has society gotten to where they cannot answer just questions? They're just so used to, hello, a number one, thank you, total is this, bye. Hello, number one, thank you, total is this, bye. Hello, and I've noticed that too. So she's like, and I was like, you know what? I'm afraid you're gonna spit in my food. I'm okay. I don't even want to talk to your manager. Bye. I did not even get my Blizzard because I'm afraid they're gonna destroy the Blizzard. I was like, and I said, obviously I'm upsetting you by asking you these questions. It's very obvious. I told her that. I said, so go ahead and scratch my order. Never mind. And then I left. I didn't even go through the drive-thru. I went around because I was like, oh, it's that guy. It's spitting his food. Okay. All right, guys. Let's go ahead and do the intro, about 20 seconds, and then we're gonna go to TradeFly. Here we go. Thank you guys. You're the best. My name is Joe, also known as Trade Intuition, where I truly want to get rich with you, not because of you. For that reason, I show you how to trade every single day. Thank you so much. And we do story time. Here we go.
Be like water when you're trading.
Adapt, adjust, keep elevating.
What works now won't work when the market changes. Swing trading difficult, try scalping the ranges.
We seen bull runs from the basement up. Smart money buys quiet, then price erupts. Early bull, we patient. We scalp.
Yeah, it's been forever, but I want to say it was Chester's or Sam's. Maybe it was Sam's. I don't know, but it was on the far east side. I don't remember what was across the street. But man, that place was so good. I think maybe Sam's? I don't even know. All right, guys. Thank you so much. Let's go into TradeFly and let's do the T.I. Joe raid in there. Thank you, guys. We'll see you on the next one. Take care.